I'd like to welcome you to Papi's Poetry Corner, hosted by me, the one and only Poetry Papi, where words and rhythm come together to catch a vibe. We go live every Wednesday night at 9. So writers and artists of any kind, if you feel inclined to jump off the porch and join us on the corner, email me at papisportrycorner@gmail. Let's go! Let's go!
The text said, I waited for you to talk to me, to tell me what was going on, but you said nothing, Sim. So what was I supposed to do? So I unfriend you like I did with the rest of the bunch, and it's not personal. Sometimes friendships end, and she said that she understood, but I don't. What I don't get is why would my grief be the reason? If you understood, why am I at fault? Can I ask? Has anyone ever cut you off because you wouldn't vent to them about your grief? I didn't know I was obligated to deliver trauma. I hope this reaches your ears and that it sends chills to your body. I didn't know you were a paid therapist. I didn't know trauma bonder was in our contract. Real friends. What the fuck does that even mean? Because recently I've been told that real friends open up to you when one is feeling down. But what about when you don't know how to? Did you ever take into consideration that when my lips unseal all my scars, it makes it sting further? When opening up only tightens the grip life has on you? What happens when the more I reveal, the less air I have for myself? Real friends can see when one can't escape. I shouldn't have to explain how grief has made me shy, how I struggle just to get by. Real friends don't press you to release pain. I need patience, not a time to place this. Real friends don't tell you you are not a burden to then dismiss you for not revealing that you're hurting. A text tells tones. And maybe I need to step out of character and space out this feeling of disappointment, meanness, anger, laugh it away to see the 3 dots dancing in my messages, to becoming an ellipses, skipping my emotions for you to justify my grief as a way to disconnect from me. As if you knew the cure to death. Like if I whispered an ounce of my pain, you type a pound of my lost one's flesh back into a living state. As if it's fair to bring up the deaths on my mind, leaving headstones of your messages, where the only way I can give you directions of my emotions is through my eyes puffed from constant eulogies. You used me. You need a bag to pour your feelings into, and assumed I needed to weight it with my own, knowing this sand can't hold my sadness, that it tends to pull me in quicker. Your baggage, with more sand holding me down, with more pressure than I could take, yet I picked you back up, and when I was broken, you sweep away my pieces and acted puzzled. How does this sound? The way you consume my energy, acting malnourished, taking what I don't have to give, invading my headspace while I'm trying to refurbish it. You're suffering with more depression. I'm cursed, but give you access to my peace as you play me like a voodoo doll, dug and pull my emotions, sticking me and dropping me when you're bored, causing a void, creating misery like a Build-A-Bear. You dress me to fit your need, the buttons of abandonment, accessories priced with backhanded compliments. I let you. So why would I go to you if you never understood my message? For you to be emotionless like an android, a blue to green, just draining my energy. Peace.
Ooh, wait. That was last week. Y'all know that made the spotlight. First, it just resonated with me. But here we are. We back to the corner, y'all. Y'all know we celebrating Poetry Month, so this ain't no different. Y'all know it's just been a blessing to bring so many dope poets to the room. So we still all gas, no breaks this week. And I'm extra excited because we got our first person jumping off the porch. And if you don't know what that means, well, let me put you up on game. That means the queen hit up, and when she tapped in, y'all know I'm like, let's go. So it was a go automatically. I also brought 2 of my favorite, let me go back. I brought my favorite TikTok cousin. You know what I'm saying? She be on there. Y'all know who it is. That's Dee Dee, because she hitting that thing. But I brought 2 of my favorite kings. I'm talking about heavy hitters. Every room I done heard them in. I'm talking about work the room completely. You know how you say control the room? These kings right here know how to do it. So tonight, y'all know y'all about to enjoy the vibe. So I hope y'all brought y'all something to get y'all libations on and y'all stimulations on. Because, baby, we about to take you up through there. And if y'all the corner pack, I already know y'all be running behind. So come on and let's tap on in and let's go. I ain't finna waste too much time, man. My first guest, this king right here, y'all, he grabbed my attention the first time I heard him speak. Y'all, we eat at the same lunch table. Yes, he's a cafeterian, but he's straight out of Ohio, and he's an all-around artist. But he do 2 of my favorite things, y'all. He will fill your mind up, and at the same time, ink and pen out. You know what I mean? He's a tattoo artist at the same damn time, y'all. And y'all know I'm tat it up. So I love it. Let me welcome Geronimo, boy, to the corner. King. You with me, King? Yo. Uh-oh. Is we caught up in the matrix? Oh, y'all know the wires get crossed up on the corner, boy. It ain't nothing new. Y'all know how we do it, baby. Y'all told y'all better get up out that thing. Come on, bring them back up. Let's see if we got them back. We'll run that matrix out on y'all ass. Slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. Yeah. What's up? We in here. King, you with me now? But I can't hear you though. Nah, pop out and come back
Stevie
in.
Wonder. Songs of life in a different key. Different world, different street. Distant relatives, instant grief. Insanity and vanity and calamity. Those triplets of sick shit we're all equipped with. Internal scars and scabs we like to pick with. Like plucking the strings to a violin's dream. I wanted to be sexy and manly, like talking in baritone, so I grabbed trumpets and saxophones. But black men are labeled makers of father absent homes, so when I blow my horn, it sounds like a rock slide of Rolling Stones.
Yo, y'all know what we about to do about it. Y'all already know what it is. I'm gonna get a king time to pop back in this thing. So y'all already know what it is. My next guest, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, bro. She jumped off. She popped in the corner cherry. So I'm excited and nervous at the same time, for real, for real. But y'all know I keep my word. So if you hit my ass, I'm gonna fix your ass right on in. So she is for the first time tapping in and jumping off of the corner. And y'all, I'm part of the corner pack tonight because it's about to be a surprise to me too. All I know is baby girl do poetry. So she about to come in here and bless the room. So y'all know I got to welcome E2911. Let's go.
Yo, what's up?
You're very something special to me that I never thought I'll see. You see every inch of my heart and my soul that nobody else sees. You see the best of me when everybody's seen the worst. Yeah, we had our ups and downs, but that doesn't mean that my love for you died. I wanna see you do the best that you can be no matter what, even we ain't together. Gotta look back on memories and pictures that we take. You don't understand what you do to me. Yeah, I know sometimes I trip, but it's because I love you.
Yo, what's going on, Queen?
What's up?
What's going on with it? How you feeling?
I'm good. Kind of nervous, but I'm good though.
Hey, don't be nervous, man. It's Wednesday and we don't be hopping around on here. So I'm glad you done jumped off the porch, man. The energy is a vibe. So all you got to do is just ride the vibrations and everything gonna go great for you. I promise you. So look, how long you been writing? Let's just start there.
Man, since I was 6.
Okay.
Like,
so what we scared for then? It's a part of you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of it's everything. So it's been around as long as you've been around almost. So let's just do it. So what's the first piece you rocking?
It's called Can You Feel Me?
All right. Well, let me drop myself down so we can feel you.
All right. For the ones I know, like I said, this is kind of this pretty much plays with everything I'm going through right now. But if you're feeling this, let me know. Can you feel me? Heartache, pain, and everything else that made me. But can you feel me? I understood the assignment from a young age, but I keep running away from it. I tried chasing my own, but I realized that I ain't got no back. Marinate on that. Sometimes I feel like I'm going through a whole world of emotions, and sometimes I feel like I'm standing. But the question is, where's my backbone? Sometimes I swim in my own thoughts and wonder like, damn, does anybody understand me? I come from a very broken home, so you gotta understand me. Or do you feel me? I try to understand other people's point of views, but their point of view does not pick or does not post where I am. Forget the Instagram, forget the Facebook, it's the real me. But my only question is, can you feel me? I try not to understand most things, but it seems like most things understand me. Marinate on that. I try not to be the person, but it seems like I have to be the bigger person. People think just because I smile all day, I'm okay. But in actuality, can you really feel me? We understand that life gives us so much, but it takes a strong and emotional to attack, right? But some days I'm like, damn, what is life if I wasn't even living sometimes? Or am I living just because? I go back and I realize, like, damn, this is just a life that was chosen for me. But my question is, can you really feel me? Outside of your artistry, tell me what is like. Outside of your artistry, tell me what it's like in human form. Tell me how you feel. Matter of fact, can you actually compress everything else that comes to you? It's like components into one big ass ball. My only question is, can you feel me? I don't ask too much. Matter of fact, I don't ask for shit. The only thing that I actually want is someone to feel my thoughts, or do you feel my, or do you feel me more than just usual? I don't really say too much, but tonight is the night that I have to just manifest my thoughts. There's so much more than me than just all of this poetry. The only question is, can you deal with me? Yeah, most say they can, but on a deeper level, can you understand anything that I feel? But I always ask myself, can you really feel me? It's nothing more to say. It's nothing more to just pretty much prolong. But if you look into my eyes, you see a deeper version of who I am. So I ask, are you vibing with me? Or can you really feel me? Or am I just way too deep to continue? That's it.
Yo, can you feel me? I felt that. I felt you was a little nervous over there, but you did great. That thing rocked. You know what I'm talking about? You broke a leg in the best way. That's all it is. You jumped off the porch and you came down on your feet. You know, thank you. That was a blessing to hear. So what inspired that piece?
Man, I'm going through a whole lot of things right now. So it's like that's the only way that takes away from what I'm going through right now. Just man, look. That's all I can say
So
I'm going through.
basically, so basically writing is therapeutic for you. So just to get it
Yes.
off your chest and be able to, you know what I'm saying? I see AK over there say she felt that. So you definitely got people in the room feeling it. So I already know what it is. Tap back in. Don't go nowhere. Cause I'm gonna
I'm
bring
not.
you back up. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta give us another piece. I'm gonna see if we can get the king back in the house and see what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a piece right fast. You see, oh no, I got my king back in here. Let's see what's up.
Can you hear me now?
I
I feel
can
like I'm
definitely
live.
hear you now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good, good. Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
thought
in
this
there.
site wasn't messing with me. Thought this site was trying to block
It do that. Sometimes the wires get crossed on the corner. You know what it is. We be doing a lot of hot boy shit on the corner. So you know they be trying to tap in sometimes. They be trying to tap in. Is they still tapping? How are they still tapping?
See, that's
I definitely can't hear nothing. So I already know what it is, y'all. Yep, back in the matrix. So I tell y'all what, I guess it's my time. So I'm gonna hit y'all with a poem. This is called Generation X. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually testing this piece out. I'm supposed to do it this coming Friday. I'm excited. So y'all gonna be the first people I test it all the way out on. So I'm gonna give myself a let's go. If 80s babies are Generation X, then what do you call the next and why are they so lost? Influenced by fast cars and rap stars, but this is what they call real niggas. But only because the money comes fast. But there's always a money trail, whether it ends up in jail, hell, or hell out on bail. But these is what y'all call real niggas. Same one on the corner yelling, smoke some. DA got him, yo, boy, talking up some. Shit, he'll tell on his mama if it get him less time. But that's what y'all call a nigga on his grind. I say when you in the gutter, you bound to find all kind of rats. Hoes who chit-chat and niggas who chit-chat but won't bust a grape at a fruit stand. But because he walk the walk and talk the talk, y'all niggas will think he's the man. You see, I know my left don't know no right unless it's right down to the biz. I try to tell the kids to be more than just that nigga. I mean, go after bigger legit figures. I know you saying I ain't working no 9 to 5 for no, but you see our minds are set up for disaster because we want the money faster than we can afford to make it. But then we get mad when them saying, try to take it. So I say, be true to yourself, whether young black king or queen. Stop falling for that dead man schemes or them white man dreams. Because if you stand for nothing, then you'll fall for anything. And you too will become that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Yo, let me see if we got the king then come back up. So I already know what's up. I had extra special surprise tonight, and I'm excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on and bring him up, man. He is also a fellow cafeteria, but he be dome spitting and wig splitting like practicing those shits for drills. I told y'all the clubhouse be on fire, but some of the times he the reason why it's on fire, because he's hosting rooms and everything on that thing straight from New York, y'all. He's the author of The Ink of a Poet and one of the founding members of pop-up poetry group, The Composition. But this king right here, busy, and he definitely gonna fill us in on everything that he got his feet in, because baby, he is stepping his footprints in the sand, if y'all know what I mean. So y'all come on, let's welcome Poetic Black up.
I'm an artist, griot, a scribe who thrive to thrust his quill in the inkwell of life's circumstance. Propel men to change their stances with these stanzas. Create a distance between us and them. The victims who fell to the wayside be the reason why we pride ourselves in virtue rather than vanity. Go ahead, define me. But you can't confine me to these margins. My sentiment exceeds your limitations. You can't muzzle my pen.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's going on? They already like, come on, Black. And yeah, we gonna skip over that one, Queen. We gonna skip over. It was just a little something, so I'm still practicing. How you feeling tonight, King? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be in the building. What's good with
man,
you?
I'm blessed to have you in the building. What you talking about? You got you everywhere. You Mr. Busybody. I was looking out through your stuff. So go ahead and tell us about some of the stuff you got going on. You in so many different foundations and you got your own thing going on. Drop it to us.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely I'm one of the founders of the group, The Composition, ENT. Me and my brother Written in Pain, Lyrical Movements, Ghana Shamar. We're a conglomerate, China Blue. We're all a conglomerate of different artists that contribute different things, and we bring it all together and we form what we call The Composition. Also, I'm a podcast host. I have a podcast, Spoken Soul Sessions, a podcast that's pretty much dedicated to exposing people to the world of spoken word, you know, whether that be artists they know or artists they don't know. I beat the streets down, get interviews, and I have a lot of dope artists on the platform, and it's dope. It's dope for poetry.
Yo, it sounds like you really giving back to the culture. I love that. I mean, look what I'm trying to do. It's people like you that's stomping it in the ground for us to be able to just walk through a little bit easier, and people are more acceptable about coming on different platforms because y'all laying a foundation. I love that, man.
I appreciate you, Queen, because it's all of us making that effort, doing things like this, bringing our art form to the forefront where as many people can see it as possible, you know what I mean? So we can change some things. So I appreciate you and your platform as well, Queen, man. We all doing it together, man.
I can't wait to visit your platform so we can really be on fire on both sides of the track. Like, let's go. You know what I mean?
Definitely have you up in the studio. Word.
Right. So, okay. So let's talk about this competition, because I've been talking about this thing and people really just I don't think they feel the vibe, because I'm really new to the cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in awe right now with what I hear. And yo, you got your hands behind so much. Like, what's up? Let's talk about it.
Well, the competition is definitely, you know, is a conglomerate of different artists and content creators that came together, and we came together with an idea to do a competition called the Grand Griot. And it was 27 poets, 14-week competition, week to week. The contestants were, they was instructed to do prompts, challenges, and week to week they came and showed out. And we crowned the champion. The grand griot was our brother Habib. It was a close race between him and our brother that's on the platform tonight, Geronimo Tat. They went at it for that championship, and it was a close battle, but Habib got it. And I think it was a dope competition for poetry. It was something for us to do in the meantime to get to know each other, to build community, So I think it did that. And it was a great experience. It was a great experience.
Now, because I really want y'all to hear this king, man. He's a dope. He made it to the end for a reason. And the other brother that won is coming on the show too. So I definitely want everybody to, be able to hear what he has going on. But let's get back to you though, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to put on such that was, I ain't gonna say excruciating, but 14 weeks is a very long time, and not even 14 weeks, but to be a judge on that, like, I mean, to have to sit and y'all had points that y'all would take off for certain things. They had certain words they couldn't use. They had when I say I was in GOAT, it was a reason, because it wasn't just the same. Every time I tapped in, it was something different, a different challenge they had to do. So who was the mastermind behind all of the,
Well, it wasn't all me, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brother Written in Pain, he's the creative director of the Composition Entertainment. So we sit down, man, and we bounce ideas off each other. And we came up with the concept. We did competitions like this previously. Like, he curated a competition called Poetry Idol back in, I believe, 2015, and it was a big competition. It was a great competition. So we took some ideas from that, and we both were contestants in a big competition in 2013 called Poetry Idol. So with that experience, what we went through in that competition, and I ended up being the first runner up of that competition. It was excruciating. So that experience kind of led to this competition. We both experienced that, being able to come the next week and perform live. And it was a little bit more intense because we had to perform no props. We had to have our pieces memorized, and it was week to week. So we took that, you know what I'm saying, the urgency, all the
right
feel, and we like, yo, let's put it on these poets over here. Let's see how they
let's pressure bust pipes. If we made it, they can too. Great work.
Made us better writers, better artists. So I hope that did the same thing for the artists that competed in this competition. It definitely strengthened our pens, and it took our writing to a different realm. So that was the idea, that was the whole idea of the competition.
Oh, big facts. Iron sharpens iron, and we definitely saw that. Anybody who tapped in, we definitely saw that. I mean, they even the scribe, Ebony won the scribe. Y'all know that. Everybody who tapping in, who PPC, y'all already know what's up in here, man. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. So what's the first piece you're gonna give us tonight, sir?
All right, so I'm gonna do this piece called I Wanna Be. This is it's a piece that I'm known for. So I'm gonna do this piece right here. I Wanna Be.
All right, let's go. I'm out of here.
I said, I wanna be above anything else, righteous, upright in my resolve to do the right thing. Despite my flaws, shortcomings, and my sometimes abnormal behavior, I just want to be sound in my character, even when my faith wavers. I want to be just, endowed with strength and wisdom. I want to be the embodied patience, virtue, and sincerity. I want to be a man at peace, and not just pieces of a man. I want to be the father my father should have been. I want to be able to look into the eyes of my firstborn daughter and see the stare of adoration and not the glance of disdain. I want to embrace my pain, savor my struggles, and greet my trials with the warmth of a gracious host. I want to be the most I can be. I want to be the epitome of what real is. I want to have the desire to give even when my ability says otherwise. I want to be free of the guise of false perception, deception, and misleading anyone into believing that I am anything more than just a mere slave of the Most High. And this is why I want to have the principles of a sage with the humility of a sinner, the ambition of a loser with the gratitude of a winner. I want to be a supernova, illuminating the way of the lost, awakening the zeal of the weary, transcending the limitations of boundaries. I want to be a roadmap for success, the best of the best. I want to conquest my fears and reinvent them into triumphs. I want to showcase my tears and exhibit them as giant drops of inspiration. I want to bathe in them, bask in the fact that they've washed me clean and now I'm gleaming, beaming like spotlights, blinding like UV rays. I want to be a beacon of guidance for the wayward soul. I want to be an infinite prototype for the lives to come, how to be a faithful husband, devout father, and loving son. I want to be my brother's keeper and my sister's protector. I want to project the voice of reason over the unreasonable whispers of complacency. I want to smash false stereotypes and rebuild them with structures of nobility. I want to rewrite our legacy, revise our history, and pen our future with destiny's ink with calligraphy that holds the shade of a golden hue. I want to imbue the truth in our veins until it runneth over like rich cups of honey, cascading over our progeny like the falls of the Niagara, until its sweetness quenches our thirst, until its liquid covers us like amniotic fluid and rebirth us into a world of anew, where there's no blood on the roots of the trees, and their fruits aren't strange, but bear similarities to the nectars of the heavens, and there are no ropes hanging from their branches, and there are no us hanging from their ropes, and we are kings there, and our sisters are queens there, but I'm still here, and right now, above anything else, I just want to be righteous. Peace.
Amen.
Woo-wee, what I told y'all. The king said more than a mouthful just then. I couldn't even say, I was over here. I had to press mute because I was over here like, whoa, where did that come from? And how long did it take to come up? Because you just,
that piece right there, to be honest with you, I actually saw a performance of a brother of mine, a poet. You guys probably know him, Carvin's Le Saint. I seen him perform a poem called "Tell Them," and we was in the New Eurekan, and he was on the slam team, and they was rehearsing, and they had another show going on. I was in there because I was going to be featured later on that night. So I was in there and I had the privilege of watching them perform, and they was practicing, and he did this poem called "Tell Them." And it touched me because in this poem, he was telling people how to remember him. He was telling people like, yo, tell them that I was G'd up. Tell them that you know what I'm saying, I was a righteous brother, that I didn't take no bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tell them all these good attributes about me when he was dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was dope. And I was like, wow, man, like what can be my version of that? You know, and I thought to the level of inspiration and what I wanted to aspire to. And that poem right there pretty much is maybe 15 years old. And everything that I said in that poem, I didn't have in that poem. Right. And I said in that poem, I want to see the stare of adoration in my daughter. I didn't have no kids. And that poem, it spoke a lot of things into existence.
You gave yourself some big shoes to fill.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wasn't married at the time of that poem. It was a lot of things that I wasn't doing at that time, but it was an aspiration thing that I wanted, with things that I wanted. And it came from a real genuine place. And that poem is still, I'm known for that piece, and it's still rock today. People wouldn't know that poem is 15 years old.
Nah, because it's relevant right now today. Like, and when you write pieces that can carry on over time, that's the epitome. That's how you know you have reached with your pen something that will carry on from generation to generation, and that's just dope. It speaks volumes, King. It definitely does, man. People ought to give you your roses while you still here. I tell people all the time, don't wait on me to be gone from this mofo. Give me my stuff now. And I just want to tell you that was definitely a dope poem, and you just spoke. I am. If it wasn't nobody listening, I hope that you filled them shoes, and if you didn't, I hope you're still striving to, because it's still a very valid poem. But it definitely gave people something to, hey, those are things that you should want to see, want to have in life.
Indeed. Definitely.
So, all right, I'm gonna try to bring our other brother Geronimo back up before we bring cousin up. Let's see here. Let's see what we got, y'all. I'm thirsty. Y'all know how I am when it comes to my cafeterians, because I know what they can do.
Yo, do my mic sound nice?
Okay, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Oh, thank
Yo,
God. We got there.
Hey, that thing just took you through it, but guess what? We here now.
We made it.
Hey, we all the way up. So we ain't even gonna waste no time on this thing, man. For real, for real. What we blessing with?
I'm gonna do this piece, Little Brown Bear Part 2.
All right, well, let's get into the piece so we can come back and talk about it.
All right. Teddy bears for sale. Teddy bears for sale. Come get your little brown teddy bear. Where? Over here. We in the hood. You can get your teddy bears anywhere. Pharmacies, grocery stores, Family Dollar. Sales go up when we hear families holler. Oh, you thought Valentine's Day was the only time we can't keep them on the shelves. Nah. Black people are like philanthropist gun owners. They can't keep them to themselves. Open up a bear store if what you seek is getting wealth. I can show you how to make money off nothing. We make money off stuff, and we make money off suffering. Check the stock market. We in the riches. A pound of cotton and a dozen stitches. Sit back and wait for black boy to be found in ditches. I ain't got to do shit. I just sit back, keep watching, pick a bear from build a bear. But I thought you niggas ain't like picking cotton. But look, they just keep flying out of the stores. Black people keep killing each other. It's like y'all at war. So shit, money, I just keep making more. Little brown bears, I just keep making more. They'll be posted up on street posts and corner stores. So how many more can I put you down for an order for? How many more family members y'all planning on erasing? Replacing with little brown teddy bears that won't be around next year. I'll tell you what, I got a special going on. Buy one bear, get a balloon free. Get a pink balloon that matches the RIP airbrush t-shirt of your little niece. I'll look for pink balloons in the sky. You know why don't you people like to do a balloon release? Because you'd rather release a balloon than release the hatred that consumes the streets. Because it's all black boys we have to teach how to behave when dealing with the police. It's all black boys that have to deal with the grief of people seeing them and crossing the street. It's all black boys that resonate with the rejection from women because he's not a drug dealer, scammer, tote weapons. It's all black boys that suffer from street culture. But black boy, you be culture. But all across the nation, at any location, there's death or prison waiting. And cancel culture don't want to cancel that. It's all black boys suffering from the racial biases from principals and teachers, no matter the skin complexion. Black boy, your skin's a weapon used against you to continue the school to prison pipeline. It's all black boys, all black boys, all black boys forced to get it in the streets because father left home and mama can't provide enough to eat or shoes on their feet, or she got a new man and he drive caddy, so she's divorced from her children because they look just like they daddy. It's all black boys that suffer from emotional drowning because all we know is we're supposed to suck it up and be a man and be the man, but unaware how to process sadness and anger make black boys not want to breathe again. It's all black boys found in empty fields, dressed in the outfit that can be found in a store near you. 3 slugs to the chest, his body decaying, but damn, he looks fresh. Balloons and teddy bears on street poles to be an unkept monument for more black boys to ponder when they'll be next. It's all black boys, whose best way to make it to college and out the streets is to become an athlete. When coaches is commenting how big your ass is and checking your teeth, that combine with slavery always looks strange to me. But black boy don't care. He trying to buy his mama a house, he promised. Give his little sister a bank account so she don't have to rely on another black boy. If that black boy is being honest, it's our black boys, our black boys, our black boys.
Fact.
Was finna get like that. He went straight for the juggler right away. King, that right there. I'm trying to tell you, it's a reason that they picked you for that competition. It is a reason that you making your name out here. And for me to hear you say that this is a new part of you. How long you been doing this, King?
2 years now.
2 years. Fire. You are, come on, this was a part of you from the time you came out and you just hadn't tapped into it, because there's no way you telling me that in 2 years you have become this flame like this, man. There's no way.
Oh no, I had some background in rap, but I've always wrote down my thoughts, and I used to try to share them on Facebook, but then that's when people argue with you. But you put in a poem, they can't argue back, and it make more sense then.
Facts, because it's your own piece, and people can't argue with you about your own piece. Yeah. They just got to take it for what it is, and that's it. That's all. Yeah. It's good day.
Yeah, for sure. All the insecurities that they filter in my thoughts through, like, nah, you deal with that on your own time. Right now, you gonna get this poem.
Just me. Right, come on, come through right here. This is me. Just keep up with what I'm trying to say to you. Understand the lingo. That's what's going on. So, what inspired the piece? Because that was a power piece, man.
That was a piece that I wrote literally when the member from the Migos got killed. I woke up and I wrote Little Brown Bear, like I'm literally half asleep in the bed with my phone writing Little Brown Bear Part 1. And then Little Brown Bear Part 2 came later that evening. So it was all on the same day that Takeoff was killed.
Well, what a way to make that pen leap, King. You definitely did that. And we definitely felt it. I know it had to resonate all over the room. Definitely don't go nowhere now that we got you tapped.
Yeah, I'm in here. I feel good. I'm like, oh, I got some connection. I felt like written in pain.
You said I'm right. We lit.
Yeah.
Definitely don't go nowhere. We about to get, you know what I mean? We got to have what I call black people commercial, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I got to bring my cousin up here. Y'all know my next guest. She be really slanging wood, y'all. And y'all know all paper comes from trees. But my next artist, she brings trees to life with her art. And it's just so dope. Each piece is original, y'all. She can't recreate the pieces because there's no two same pieces of wood. She ain't going to Home Depot getting this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and run it so she can come on up and we can talk to cousin Dee.
Haiku. You see what I do with these hands? I can make a piece of wood dance. And it's not always about romance. Sometimes it's just to fight depression. And the universe leads me in the right direction. Meaning slice after slice, I will carve my way through life.
Whoa. Ooh, I'm over here dancing to the thing. Let me go and bring her up. Let's go. Yo, unmute yourself for me. Matter of fact, you got it.
Blessings.
Blessings. What's going on, Queen? How you feeling?
Overjoyed, happy to be jumping off the porch onto the corner.
Hey, man, what talk about it, man? Let me tell y'all, I got to tell this story because I don't really know the Queen for her art. I found out about that later on. What I knew the Queen for was how she supported her everybody, man. If it came across her page and you was doing something, baby, she was remixing it, re-loving, and just sending it out with a whole bunch of love, and you couldn't help but vibe to it. And that's really what I know her for. She got cousins everywhere, man. If y'all don't know, y'all better tap in on TikTok, because Dee did it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you know it? Blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed.
Yo.
Stress got me here. I'm going to tell you this. Stress got me here. Being messed up got me here. Getting fibromyalgia in 2019. Couldn't find a Key-notez at 45 and sexy. I made one. COVID hit a couple of months later. So you know what I did during COVID? Turned my storage unit into a little she shed. Went in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep. Rolled up and started learning to carve up.
Hey, there we is. Y'all see that piece right there, man? We talking about original, handmade, crafted. Like, she literally take her time and make each individual pieces. Man, it's dope.
Yes.
That right there.
Yes, I make it out of the wood that our ancestors, y'all, was hung from. I make them sing now. I can't make this piece again. You see my man smoking from his mouth? Look.
Talk about it. He's smoking. Y'all see it.
He's smoking.
A smoking gun.
Yeah, he's a smoker. I can't make this piece again because the wood already had my King Jerome up in it. He one of a kind. So I actually, I'm an environmental artist. I make stuff that I find in my environment. Y'all, I make art that represents us, me and my environment, my Black culture. So like King Jerome right here, you see this the black on here? This gravel from the fish tank. It broke. So I use the gravel from the fish tank.
That's right.
This piece of wood,
what you got, baby.
You got it, yeah.
Man. Come through. I love that piece. It's beautiful. Man, I know you got to come back through and show us another piece because you got so many pieces.
That's
over
right.
There. Yo, and we got to tap back in and get back to a little bit more than poetry.
Yes, please. I want to hear some more, please.
Hey.
Light it up.
You got to let us know how they can get this original work at the same time, man. It's definitely a blessing to have it, man. Y'all know we got to tap in. It's all about supporting us, baby. You know what the corner is about. So it's all about the blessings. And we about to have the Kings come back up here and talk about
bring them Kings.
Because I know they got some stuff out here. And I got to get back to E. Because E might got something that y'all can get out here and get. Y'all know what it is, especially if they corner prices. I'm pushing all things corner prices. Everything that's a corner price, baby. We push it on the corner. So let's get to it, man. I ain't finna waste no more time. She jumped out the porch and she came off that mother sucker running. So I ain't even scared to bring her back up. Let's go. Let's bring E back up on this thing, man. Not that I was scared the first time. I was a little nervous. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. What up, E?
What's good, bro?
Everything good, man. Everything, man. I'm loving the vibe. I hope you loving what you hearing in here tonight, because I know you gotta be loving what's going on. Yes. So what's that second piece you hitting us with, man?
Just me.
Okay. Well, we just finna get into Just E. So let's go. And I'm out.
Original, that's me. Duplicate, never. I am who I am for a reason. I am with a purpose, but I am physically and mentally and emotionally known. That's me. I don't ride off of dome, I ride off of emotions. Because everything attached to me is emotion, if you get me. Marinate on that. I don't sit here to put on facade for nobody. What you see is what you really get. The sweetness is really me, but just don't play with me. My mental state is so much more than what you see. That a physical appearance, yeah, that's me. I could be fly as hell, but in the same token, I can jack your ass up in the same token. That's just me. Never have to duplicate myself to be anybody. I love who I am for a reason. People say what they want to say about me, but I don't give a damn because I am me for a reason. Every season is a different version, but every season is the same me. See, that pain understands me for who I am. But I understand me more mentally. Look into my eyes and tell me what you see. There's so much more to me than just that. I don't have to sit here and wear the flyest jewelry for nobody. I pretty much shop the same places y'all shop at. Walmart, Target, or Target. For us other people, But I'm just me. I understand things from a different point of view because I was raised early. Imagine going through your own psychological path by yourself. Never had nobody. So I guess teaming up with other people made me who I am. But don't ever hesitate to look about because I do have a hood side too. But it takes a lot to get to that point too. I'm not here to tell a story or just to tell you about pretty lies or pretty or demonstrate a pretty version of me. Because what you get is pretty much is me. I don't say too much because I'm quiet. My thoughts speak louder than my words, if you understand me. I don't say too much because some things are better left unsaid, but some things are better left when it's better unspoken. My dad always told me that you got the swag about it, so bring it out you. Never understood that statement until now. Now look at me. I never thought I would be doing music and poetry, but yet I dabbled together, so promo me. Get that. Never, I'm just pretty much who I'm supposed to be. I'm just me. The day that I do get signed to a record label, I would be the same as me. A lot of people say I'm crazy for saying this, but who gives a fuck about millions if you're already making it on the mental note? That if you understand that statement, then you would totally underestimate this version of me. But if you understand that statement, you will understand the assignment that's on you. Marinate on that.
I'm talking about Queen. I see how you came through that. I like that. I like that, man. Look, jumping off the porch ain't easy. So you know what I'm saying? The fact that you made it all the way through that thing, man, give yourself a pat, a clap, a stomp, all of that. You hear me? Because you deserve all that, man. Thank you so much for jumping off the porch, man. It was a blessing. Don't go nowhere. You already know what it is. Enjoy the rest of the vibe because we definitely going to bring it back around, bring it back, bring it back. Yo, there they is. Y'all see the flowers coming in, man. That was everything. It is not, I keep trying to tell y'all, it ain't easy to get up here and do this right here. Yeah, and people can go back and look at it. You be talking about what I look. Did I have everything straight up? Nah, you just got to get hot there. Like this King right here about to do, man. I'm about to bring Poetic Black back up here so he can be hot there for the one more time.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hey, everything, man. Everything is a blessing, man. I'm loving the vibe in here tonight. I'm loving the information that people getting. If y'all ain't listening, y'all better tap in and listen to what's going on. We got a podcast. Let's talk about the book a little bit.
Nah, that's my first album, The Ink of a Poet. That's my
first.
Oh,
it's an album. Wait a minute. Yeah, why did I think it was a book?
Yeah, that's my first album.
Wait, maybe because I seen Arthur.
Yeah. You probably I got some published work, but The Ink of a Poet is my that's my first album.
Okay, so how long has it been out, and is it corner prices? Tell me about it, because I didn't get a chance to look it up, and you know I'm going to.
Yeah, that's that joint right there. I released that album back in 2015. Yeah, I believe it was. I believe it was 2015, and wow, I don't even know. I had it up on Reverb. It should still be up on Reverb Nation. But that album, it did some numbers, man. It did some numbers, and I sold a lot of physical copies. But that was my first baby. That was my introduction to poetry. You know, it was crazy with that album because the initial album that I wrote for that, it got stolen, man. It got stolen, and I had to rewrite that entire album. You know what I'm saying? I left my car window open, and somebody took my book bag out of my car. And all those poems was in that book bag, and it was crazy. But I was determined, and I recreated all those pieces. I had the titles, and I just revisited them, and I think it came out even better. So that album right there, that project was that's my baby right there.
Okay, so I love this. I love this comment up here because I don't know if y'all be looking at the comments, but I be checking them out. You know, sometimes I be memorized on them. Y'all know why I'm kind of like this because I'm reading what the people be talking about because the people is who we do this for. Yo, somebody said the new joint, so I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? Don't hold no secrets, man. You supposed to be like, that's old. That's old. Yeah, check that out, people. Let's talk about this.
I got a
What
new
you got?
track. I got a decomposition. We got a new track out right now, brand new. We about to drop a new project this summer. We released the first album, the first single off that project, and it's called Blessed. You guys can check it out. It's not up on Amazon and Apple yet, but you can go up on YouTube and you can type in Blessed, and the track comes up, and you can. If you want to show us some love, you can definitely go on TikTok or Facebook and type up Blessed and use it for one of your videos, man. It's a deep track, man. It's a track about, you know what I'm saying, aspirations, inspiring, and motivation. So you can definitely get into it and get in tune with that. But it's
Now,
definitely
y'all know he was talking to my dancing ass because I be using songs. I be all on the TikTok with all the dancing. So I'm definitely going to tap in and look up Blessed so I can show people, because I be blessed, especially after this show. I might use that thing tomorrow because I always do me a dance after the show. I be feeling blessed just to have y'all come rocking the room. So I might, I'm dead, man. I'm doing it tomorrow. Y'all look out for it. Y'all gonna be able to hear it on my reel. It's gonna be rolling tomorrow. Because we blessed and we way up. So let's go. What we doing? What's the second piece, King?
All right, I'm gonna do this piece right here. This piece right here, it's a characterization piece. It's a little theatric. So it's called Underneath My Skin. And I'm gonna let y'all piece it together and how that equates or parallels in this piece. But feel me on this piece though.
Let's go.
There's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. Oh, my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. There's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. I can feel it in my bones. Down to the marrow. The sorrow. I can still hear the sounds of the ship sailing, silenced by the sounds of the women wailing. And the men. Lord, have mercy on the men. The stench of fear mingled with feces. What species known to man who eat, breathe, and drink the sustenance of the Most High have the audacity to stretch his hand to subject and subdue mankind with a kind of atrocity never seen before in its existence, with such persistence and diligence to deem a people less than equal. I swear I feel it in my bones. All the homes shattered, a people scattered over the regions, passed around like a cheap whore. And they all took their turn. I can still hear the crackle of the flame ablaze the wooden planks in the depiction of a cross. The same cross they forced upon us. The same cross clinging to the flag post of the ships meant to host us all. Lord knows I feel it in my bones. I feel it scratching on my soul. I can still smell the scent of strange fruit exuding the corpse still swinging. I hear our mothers still weeping, asking their God, what kind of a transgression can warrant this kind of aggression? Our land raped, our language changed, and they did this all in the name of God. How dare you blame the Creator for the evil you conjure? You conquer in his name, though you rule by your desires, you liars. You say you want redemption. Well, then you give us everything due us. Every goddamn thing. I swear I feel it in my bones. Haunting me. Taunting me, telling me to remember the screams silenced by the sounds of the ship sailing, the sounds of the women wailing, and the men. Lord, have mercy on the men underneath my skin. Poem.
Boy, I know we had to stamp that up. First, how does the transition work that you just snap into it like that? I'm inspiring to get there. Yo, that is crazy how you just 1, 2, 3, I'm here. Poem.
Yeah, that's one of those poems, man. That's a conjuring piece, you know, trying to conjure the way I felt when I wrote it. Because I wrote that piece, I was prompted to write that piece. And when I got to writing it, I really fell into it. You know what I'm saying? It's like something took over me. And when I perform that piece, I don't perform it much, but when I do perform that piece, it takes a lot out of me because it's a certain feeling that I gotta feel in order to deliver it the way it needs to be delivered, man. So I appreciate you saying that, Queen.
Yo, I appreciate you delivering that piece, especially if you don't deliver it much. So to be able to tap into that is amazing. It shows your craft and it shows the art. Man, definitely stick around because I hope we can tap into this podcast a little bit, but y'all know how I be with time on the corner. We winding that corner on down. Let me get the king back up here so he can definitely bless before we get up through there, man. He came straight off of coming from tatting folks up and hit right on to the corner. I'm telling y'all, boy. So I already know he probably ready to about lay it down, King. What you blessing with? What's the second piece? After that first one, man, geesh. I don't even know if you could top it.
Oh, I appreciate you saying that. No, I got to follow after Black. If the Matrix wasn't hating on me, I wouldn't be in this predicament, man. He just did a phenomenal. That was indeed audio Broadway. I should have studied Black before I did that competition for 14 weeks. Maybe I would have came out on, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm definitely about to go do my homework. Because that is definitely shows skill. But come on, King. Like I know you ain't doing no chip off of your own shoulder. Like you hung, you was in that thing like a big dog. Like don't act like you ain't got to do a lot of studying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody can learn something new, but you know you held your own in that shit for real.
Thank you. Yeah, the piece I'm gonna do is a piece that I wrote after the competition. It's called "The Most Beautiful Girl in the World."
Well, let's get to it.
Okay. I came across a homeless man the other day, but he wasn't asking for change. All I heard him say was, "You ever seen my baby girl?" I know everybody think their child is the prettiest and the most precious, that she's the most beautiful girl in the world. Have you seen her? His demeanor was eager for me to relate to him or maybe to say her name. And every day I seen him, it was always the same. Now this man had to be every bit of 60. Knotted and unkept hair, layers of dirty clothes and eyes that dart around a little too quickly. Studying my eyes as I study him. He smelt the bugler roll-ups and the faint whiff of Burnett's gin. I tell him, no, I haven't, but I'm sure she's beautiful. Trying not to stare at the dirt under long fingernails and scraped up cuticles, so I start wondering if I have change or single dollars to give to the homeless as usual. But before I can, he's turned to another passing man saying, have you seen my baby girl? She's the most beautiful girl in the world. And I just watch him. I don't know why, I just linger. Because he's working this crowded bus station like an entertainer, like a singer, a performer, like on the show X Factor, or like an actor, but that didn't matter. I figured he was just another schizo from the blank face that precedes his laughter. Plus, his daughter got to be an adult by now because he's way older than me. I see he's irritating another couple. She's holding her purse and her husband doesn't look like he wants to speak, so I intervene. I mean, maybe he needs to get something to eat. And he follows me out to the street, and I remember it's the sandwich cart right around the corner from the Metro Park. And as we start to walk, I ask him, what is her name? And that's when I saw a spark. He stopped muttering, eyes stopped darting. He looked straight into my soul as if he was about to tell me something I should never know. He says her name's Sanaa. And he starts to cry, and so do I, because my daughter's name is Sanaa. So I asked, where is she? Is she in the same city? Is she still alive? I felt connected, and I wondered if the name was the only reason why. He said, you weren't there. You don't care. She was the most beautiful girl in the world, and you left her there. Pain shot through my body like an electric chair. I saw through the dirt. I saw through the matted hair, the darted eyes, and the 1,000-yard stare. Underneath all that, his face was crystal clear. The thing I didn't know that I feared, he was me. Aged an extra 20 years. I go to speak and no words come out. I get hot and wonder if it's because the sun's out. I think I get something to drink from the sandwich place, but my wallet's gone and it's a bottle of Burnett's gin in its place. Dirty clothes on me, pants being held up with a string around my waist. The homeless man is gone, vanished, and I start to panic and I start to scream, but all I can seem to say is, you ever seen my baby girl? She was the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Paul.
Oh man, we just talked about tap in. Hell, you just tapped into something just then. Like, oh, I didn't think that poem was gonna go that way, man. The way y'all tell stories are so beautiful. What inspired that piece?
My daughter. Missing my daughter. The times I missed her, the times I seen her. It was really all around my daughter and me realizing how many fathers, are missing out on a lot of time with their child, so it was just one of them pieces. I'm chilling with her and it kind of sparked with me. I was like, oh, you know what? It was just one of the things that come to you,
Yeah, that's definitely deep, man, and it's hard to write your emotions. And I'm a writer, so I know it's not hard to write your emotions, but it's definitely hard to allow somebody else into your world. And you definitely just let us into your world, even if it was just a piece of your world for a moment. I definitely appreciate you blessing the room with that, King. That was a powerful piece, man. What you got going on? What can we find you next? I know you be in the house, but you know what I'm saying? You got anything going on out here in the streets?
Oh yeah.
Because I heard New York. I heard you say
it. Yeah. Actually, tomorrow I'll be heading out to Albany, New York, to link up with the Honey Drippers for Drip Fest. Okay. It's gonna be, it's like a poetry fest. It's gonna be like a convention. Like we got an itinerary from day. There's gonna be classes that's being held. There's a live show. There's an open mic. It's about to be lit. I'm about to meet a lot of people. It's about to
be a whole poetry vibe. So y'all, you about to go get really into the craft for real. I love when stuff go on in the city for the culture, man. Georgia Me is coming up with the Tamika Festival next week. So you already know I'm all up through that guy. And I'm just loving the fact that 15 years strong for the culture. So anytime I hear somebody tap in about something for the culture, man, I just love to hear us, to see us out here moving around as a unit in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. It's love. It's beautiful, man. Definitely don't go anywhere, man. We definitely got to tap. Y'all already know we over the hour. I got to bring Cousin back up here for the one time, man. Thank you so much for blessing everybody. Y'all know, man, I be so blessed to just have so many dope poets. Did y'all hear what just happened in here tonight? I don't, if y'all didn't hear it, y'all better go back and tap back in. That joint be on YouTube, Facebook, all of that, man. And I touch bases a little bit. And y'all know I always go over time anyway. I don't be caring nothing about that. Tamika Fest is next week, man. I'm opening up the first night, man, with the hood. We coming through. I love it. It's going, man, we going down. It's going down all week long, boy. She got that thing from like the 27th all the way to the Cinco de Negro, which is on like the 7th of something, the 4th. Y'all know the dates, man. Pull them dates up for me, because I be all over the place with this thing, man. I already know on the 28th, though, I'm rocking the brunch. I'm coming through with that, man. Y'all definitely got to tap in with that. I'm so excited about it. It's actually on the 29th. I'm excited about that. The 28th is the State of the Hood. And y'all know I'm going to be rocking on Queen of Come True, because the Queen's coming to town, and I got to see what they got going on and going down. So y'all definitely tap in the city. It's on Eventbrite. Check out, get y'all tickets, man. I already know it's flying, because my people hit me up like, you ain't got no discount tickets. I'm like, nah, y'all know what it is, man. Tap in, support the culture. It's all about us. Let's go. Let's bring Cousin back up here for a minute so we can end this thing the right way, man.
How you doing? How you doing? Hey. You know, y'all can hit me up on TikTok at Dion Jackson 795. Hit me up at Instagram at DDDidit2020. Dion Jackson, DIONNE. Or y'all can email me. You know, you're looking for some stuff. Dion Jackson, DIONNE 73gmail.com. You know, this is my hand stuff. I'm gonna show you my last one, because I know y'all gonna like this the best. He 2.5 feet, hand carved wood. Yeah.
That's that big boy right there. If y'all want up close pictures, y'all can go back and check that reel.
Check that. Check that.
She can't even pick it up to bring it close to the camera.
I call him my original man.
Y'all. Like if y'all
I call him my original man. I got handcrafted. Oh. You know, I'm back. This is my first time up here, y'all, so y'all got to bear with the sister. But check out my TikToks and my Instagram. Y'all got beautiful shots up there. I'm an artist, but this is not the type of art. He is. They are. They smoking.
Right.
They're my smoking.
Right.
The smokers,
y'all tap in, man. I'm gonna bring everybody back up for 2.5 seconds before we be out this thing. So everybody,
I got stairs. Yep, come walk with your sister. I got handmade stairs. I put this copper on here to keep y'all grounded. Y'all know what it's about. Come on, let Judy can do for y'all.
She's telling y'all everything.
Come on, Cousins, come through.
Y'all know what it is, man.
Come through. I only use what I find. Hey, we're gonna leave it out like this. We're gonna leave it out just like this, y'all. Right here.
What you got back there, Didi? Oh yeah, that's nice. On handcrafted Black Power. Y'all already know that's how she ended it with the Black Power. Everybody got the fist up for Didi. For us, for the culture, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Anybody got anything else they want to say before we get
up? Come on, Didi. See what Didi can do for y'all.
Y'all can.
I forgot to tell y'all. I'm 50. Black don't crack.
Hey, there we go.
Y'all are beautiful, y'all. Y'all words move my heart. Y'all words is why I do this.
Hey, thank
y'all
you so
words
much,
is my heart. Thanks for coming. Let y'all have me. Thank you.
Somebody already trying to tap in. I'll get your information out there, Didi. Black, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, man. Y'all check out Spoken Soul Sessions. The podcast is everywhere. It's on Apple, Spotify, everywhere. Spoken Soul Sessions is a platform that's geared towards the spoken word artists. I do dope interviews. I got season 5 about to start. I got interviews with Georgia Me, Ebony the Goddess. I got some dope joints. I got Geronimo coming up. I got Brother Habib coming up. So it's gonna be some dope interviews coming up on season 5. Y'all tune into that.
Hey, and I'm tapping in. If y'all gonna want to know where I'm at, I'm gonna be on season 5. You hear me? Because I got to hear this. Anytime he blesses something.
5 is going down.
Right. Right, and anytime he blesses something, I'm tapping in, y'all. I be driving with the headset in, about to skirt. Bro, did you hear what they just said? And can't nobody hear it but me type shit, because everybody else listen to the radio type shit. That's how I be tapping in, man. So y'all make sure y'all do the same thing. You know what I mean? If y'all ever in Ohio and y'all need y'all some tap it up. Y'all make sure y'all check in with Geronimo. Tap in, man. Look him up. He on Insta. He on all that. I know y'all
Geronimo.
All that stuff, man. Tap in and let's get going, man. Let's support each other because that's what it's all about. My jump out queen.
Yes.
You got anything going on, queen?
Man, actually, I have a upcoming show next month in May.
Okay,
I'm pretty much in Atlanta. I'll be performing first.
Come on, you gonna be in the city. I'm coming. Make sure you send me the information. As long as it ain't on the 21st. If it's on the 21st or the 27th, I'm caught up because I'm gonna be with the Catalina wine mixers and y'all I'm gonna be hosting. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I gotta get a shout out when my dates come up. I'm shouting it out, baby. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't on them dates,
blessings.
I'm in there with you. So make sure you hit me up with them dates because we gotta get going. But y'all know how I close this corner out, man. Tap in with everybody on their own individual platforms. Y'all know y'all always welcome to come back on the corner. Thank y'all so much for tapping in with me tonight. It was a bomb-ass show only because of y'all. Y'all bomb, so y'all made it boom, boom, boom. And we out this cheek. Play my outro, man. Let's go.
I want to thank everybody who tapped in with me this week, especially my guests. And remember, if we make it to see tomorrow, we are blessed. So wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude. And that's how you reach those major latitudes. So let's go. No, really, let's go because I'm out.